welcome. I know this is your first time seeing this face on the streets of YouTube. Well, new YouTuber alert. Yay! Well, my name is Akaruese Bawo and I opened this channel like 6 months ago. I just opened the channel and I went MIA trying to basically gather subscribers and gather equipment and everything. I know that was not the best move because I knew that was not the best move, but it is what it is, and I'm here now and I'm back with a banger. So this is going to be my first video, and this is not going to be your typical first video, but let's go. So basically the video I'm about to do today is a room tour of my private university hostel. If you don't know, I'm in a private university in Edo State, and I'm not going to be mentioning the name of the video, the name of the school for the sake of this video. But if you know the name of the school, you can get it down in the comment section. So I'm going to take you on a room tour because I did an extreme makeover, a very extreme makeover of how the room was, and I'm going to insert a clip of how the room was before and what I took it to now. I am my roommate. Okay, if you don't know, I have a roommate, and basically we're on a budget because things in Nigeria are not too smiling. So we're on a budget and we're trying to work with our budget to transform the room to achieve maximum comfort. And yes, I wanted both a comfortable space and a functional space because if you don't know, I'm into hairs. I do everything hair, and this is basically my room and my workspace. So I was trying to achieve both a functional workspace and a comfortable room. So I don't know how well I was able to hit that, and you people will be the judge, but I'm going to be taking you around the room, telling you where I bought what I got what, and how much I got what, because like I said earlier on, it was on a budget. So if you know that's something you're going to be interested in watching, you can please like, share, comment, subscribe, basically all the good stuff. This is your first time seeing my face, please don't make it your last. And if you know you want to watch this video, let's go. Ta-da! So when you get into my room, the first thing you see here is the door. This switch, this thing, I met it here. Basically, I think the person that was here before was using a generator, so it's like a changeover switch. I met it here, but I don't know. But this is the door you see first. At the back of the door, I usually keep my broom and packer there. My packer is not there currently. Then, next thing you see is this wall. This wall was a very plain wall, and the paint wasn't really enough because the colors that were here before were dark colors, so I could see the difference, and I didn't like it. So initially I wanted to put wallpaper, but like I said, it was on a budget and wallpapers were not affordable at all. I'm using wallpapers for this wall. This is as big as this, so I'm going to be using about 4 wallpapers, and that was way out of my budget. So I was watching Adaeze Space video. I don't know if you know Adaeze Space. She's a PH YouTuber, and I saw that in her children's room. When she was in her children's room makeover, she did like these stickers. She got them from AliExpress, and when I saw them, I liked them, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I got the stickers from AliExpress. They were a lot, and more were still left, and I got it for about 1,000 naira. So that's 1,000 naira spent. Then this is my plate track. Like I said, this is a very functional room tour, and I eat a lot at night, so I didn't want to keep my plates in the kitchen, and then in the middle of the night when I want to eat, I'll be looking for the plates. So my plates are permanently here. These are not all my plates too. They're my fridge. These are what's in my fridge: pure water. I brought chicken from the house, sausage, tomato and pepper, bread, drink. Just basically a student's fridge. That's my fridge. And I had this fridge since 100 level. I got it for about 50 something K then. I can't really remember. Then this is my mirror. This is me. This mirror, I got it from my friend. Initially I wanted to do a full-length mirror, like from the beginning to the end, but Nigeria is not cheap at all. The price they were telling me to do mirror was not 1 year. So I entered my friend's room and she was willing to sell her mirror. So I bought it from her for about 7,000. And then when I got it, he didn't have a frame. So I had to frame it and reinforce it at the back. If you can see, if you check the back, you'll see it too. I had to reinforce it at the back, and I spent about 3,500 on that, on the reinforcement and the framing, plus the 7,000 I bought the mirror. So I spent about 10,500 on this. This area, I met it here. Initially, I didn't like it because I felt like it's going to look like a clutter in my room, but truth be told, I could care less because it was housing my clothes, my blazers. If you don't know, I'm a law student, so I have my blazers, my hoodie, towel, my black and whites, and my other clothes. These are basically my most worn clothes that I keep here. Up there is where I keep the books that I'm no longer using again, my kettle, my bags. Here too is another bag rack. The bags here, I don't really use them much, but they're just there. Then here, my toaster, my ground oil, iron, pegs, and rice beans, just basically some food stuff. Then here, this is where I keep my tripod. My light tripod is usually, my LED light tripod is usually there. Then my normal light tripod is usually there, and then this tripod I'm using to film is usually there. So I usually have 3 tripods there. And then this wall, these stickers, I use them to cover some holes in the wall, like some holes in the wall. I didn't really like it and I didn't know what to do about it. It's now later that I was watching a video and I saw that I could actually use fillers for them, but then I didn't know what to do about it, so I just opted to buy these stickers. These are 3D stickers and I got them from AliExpress. See, I'm an ardent AliExpress shopper because things there are cheap and I can't even be mad. I got the stickers for about 1,000 naira. They are plenty, but I'll use them subsequently, but presently I use just 4. Then, like I said before, I'm into hair, so this is the hair I'm doing currently. And then this, my tote bag. The tote bag is aesthetically pleasing, like it goes with the aesthetic of the room, so why not? So it's usually there, and it was my friend Veronica that gifted me this. That's my name, Bawo. Then this is my functional area. This is the area where I keep all things hair, my hair products. If you look here, you see popular hair products. These are the things I use on my hairs, my tripod, my block head, my normal display head, my mirror, scissors. Everything I use for hair is basically here. Then this is where my small box is. These are more things, hair, my tissue, my paper towel, my tissue, just some things I stored there. Then these are my hats, my bucket hat, my face cap, and another face cap is up there. Then my wardrobe. This part of the wardrobe is my roommate's part of the wardrobe, so I won't open it, but for this part that is mine, let's open it. So I'm an ardent skincare person. I love my skincare, and this is basically my skincare section. Then these are more skincare. These are where I keep my things that I'm not yet using. Then these are for my books and the hairs that I'm not using for that week. Then I don't know how I arrange these parties, but these are my provisions. My spaghetti. I buy my things basically from Port Harcourt, and like I said, I eat a lot at night, so I have this much provision. That's why my plates are here. I have like 5 cereals: Cocoa Pops, cornflakes, Rice Krispies, Golden Moon, Quick and Oats, fruit and fiber. I have a lot of cereals there because, like I said, I eat a lot. Most times I don't have time to cook. Oh yes, we cook in my school, lest I forget. Then these curtains. I have 4 of these curtains. Let me take this down so you're going to see it. So I have 4 of these curtains. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're full-length curtains, like from the beginning to the end. One of the curtains was 5,000. That's plus the sewing, plus the material, plus everything was 5,000. Then, and I bought 4. That was 20,000. I was supposed to buy for my door, but 5K was a lot of money, and I couldn't buy 5, so I just stuck to buying 4. This box is not supposed to be here, but there's no other place to store the box, so I kept it here. And this is where my underwears are, but I won't show you that. This is my bed. One side is mine, one side is my roommate's own. And like I said, I was in a budget, so I didn't see myself framing any bed whatsoever. So doing a bed frame, if I say framing bed, I didn't see myself doing a bed frame. So I opted to use our normal school bed frames, and these are our normal school bed frames, and we joined both bed frames together for I and my roommate. Then this butterfly, God, I'm so tired. These butterflies, I got them from Jumia, and when I saw them, they were looking so cute on the Jumia page. And then when I bought them, some of them looked like moths. Look at it. This looks like a moth. This looks like a majority of them look like moths. But I couldn't allow my money waste, and I wanted some form of color to the room because the room was already plain black and white, and I wanted some form of color. So I just opted to use it like that. So in case you see moths flying on my wall, don't blame me. Then this frame, I got this frame from my room in my mom's house, in my house in PH. I got this frame there, and I just transported it here. Then this is some form of clutter which I don't like. This is my light. Let me turn it this way. Then this is my baby. This baby girl right here is my air cooler, and I love her. She loves me too. So basically, I had one before and they stole that one. That one wasn't rechargeable, so I bought another one, and this one is rechargeable. It does not work with light. I basically put it off for the sake of the video. Because you can hear it makes a lot of noise, but it's rechargeable. It uses water. There's water inside the tank currently, and I got her for about 55,000. So plus 55,000, but she's definitely worth it because she's rechargeable and she lasts for about 5 hours, 6 hours. I call her she because she's my baby. Then this right here is my hair area. This is my vanity area. I not vanity area, I call it my vein area. This is where I keep my hairs. At least the hairs I'm going to be using for that week. This is where I keep them. Anyone I'm not going to be using, I bag it and keep it in my wardrobe. But the ones I'm using for the week, this is where I keep them. That place is empty because I'm wearing one of the hairs from there, but this is where I keep them. And this space, I wanted where to keep my hairs, and I didn't want to just hang my hairs on the normal nail because nails, they tear closure a lot, and my hairs are my babies, so I opted to do this. And this wood frame, I didn't even buy them. I just saw them on the road and picked them up. No one was using them. I picked them up, and basically I just got a carpenter to frame them and paint it. And these wood stands, these wig stands, I bought them for like 800 per one, and I bought 4 of them. And the framing, the same paint they used to paint this thing. The wig stands is the same paint they used to paint my shoe rack, but then this is the third curtain. There are 2 there. This is the third one. There's a window behind there, so then these are my shoes. Like I said before, I have a roommate, so some shoes here are mine, some are my roommate's own, and we are both law students, so we have a lot of black shoes. Then this right here is where I keep my spices, my salt, Maggi, pepper. We cook in my school, so basically I'm allowed to bring all these things, and this is where I keep them. Then this curtain, this is another window there, and we are back to this door. So I'm going to do it like basically a full tour of the room for you to see how the room looks. Yeah, there are 2 fans here. Actually, I'm the one that fixed these 2 fans here. I spent a lot, we spent a lot on this room. We fixed these 2 fans in the room. We wired lights, wired 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I feel like I want to wire more light there to make it 6, but we wired more lights there. So I'm using those 5 lights plus my LED light, 600. And basically, this is the overview of the room. A very functional space. It's quite a big room, and we are 2 in the room. I use it for both my workspace, my relaxation space, my safe haven. My room is basically like everything to me, and I love it a lot. So I had to be vain. I'm so sorry. As I was saying, I forgot to add the most obvious thing in this room, my floor. This floor is a bare floor actually, and I couldn't obviously use it as a bare floor. The carpet that I met here before, I'm going to insert a picture of the carpet before. The carpet was not the best at all, and it was like 3 carpets joined together, and I didn't like the fact that there were 3 different patterns on the ground, so I just opted to buy 1 carpet. And the first time we went to go and check for the price of the carpet, they told us 800. So we had budgeted 800, and when we resumed from this semester, we went to go and check for the price again, and it was 1,300. That's for the thick carpet. That's 1,300. That's about $2, I guess. But it was about 1,300 for a yard, mind you, for a yard, and this room needed about 26 yards. So it was an expense that we could not avoid. So we just had to close our eyes and buy the carpet, and it was a lot of money. I'm not even going to lie. It was actually a lot of money, but we didn't have a choice, so that was that. So guys, my LED light battery died, and I had to change positions to come and use the extension right here. So ignore the background once again. I'm so sorry for that, but I told myself I must finish filming this video today, and the day is actually quite dark now, so not that dark, but at least the sun is down now, so it's not as clear as it used to be. It was earlier, but ignore all that. So basically the most expensive thing, okay, apart from my air cooler, which was 55,000, my fridge was about 53,000, and other expenses. The most expensive thing I think right here that was most definitely out of my budget was the carpet, but it was an expense that could not be avoided, so I just had to close my eye and spend that, and trust me, it was not even funny, but we just had to do what we had to do. So thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me throughout this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down in the comment section the type of videos you want to be seeing, and we'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please encourage a small YouTuber. Thank you.